I am a totally blind travel blogger. I would love to be able to create more content in less time.
Welcome to a new Creative Makeover show. Our mission is to help content creators work smart, not hard.
We are Lloyd and Yaya from Hand Luggage Only.
And today we're meeting Sassy.
But I'm consistent that I post at least twice a week on social media.
Hey Sassy, how's it all been going?
I get more done in less time now. I think I did about 8 one-hit wonders the other day.
So Sassy, how can we help you today?
I would love to be able to create more content in less time.
We love that topic.
What kind of content are you currently creating? What works for you?
Short form video content works for me very, very well, but I do have a blog and I know that your blog is the best place for you to be. I need to push my blog out more. I've noticed that the more consistent I am, the more I have, say, more followers, more comments. So I know that being consistent is the best way.
So in terms of consistency, what do you do now?
I am extremely sporadic purely for the fact that Instagram, TikTok, all these other social media are not accessible to me.
Being a blind content creator, I have many barriers to access, mostly the internet, and I find that creating content has been a real struggle for me.
Talking to Sassy has made us realize how important accessibility is.
So I'm hoping to combat that by having a personal assistant on board so that they can help me. I am inconsistent, but I'm consistent that I post at least twice a week on social media.
Personally, I feel like you're beating yourself up too much about it. That's not bad.
I know, I was going to say as well. And with regards to your analytics, is there something you look at to see which kind of content is doing well, or is this something you prefer doing?
Both. I know that I do receive blog traffic from my posts about travelling with a disability, my funny and engaging content on how does a blind girl do X, Y, or Z. The short, snappy content seems to do very well. But generally, I want to be able to show disabled people can and do travel.
Do you find it's just something you can just pick up your phone and record that, or do you find like it has to take a lot of planning? How do you find that process currently?
Because I've been doing it for a while now, I feel that the process is far more seamless than it used to be. I can create the content itself a lot quicker.
So we're quite curious about how she does those point of view shots.
So I have a GoPro or my phone with a chest strap, and I show how I travel independently by myself.
We're quite impressed with how Sassy's been using accessible technology to create like this incredible and interesting and engaging content.
So that is where it takes a lot of editing, which is where I fall down with my consistency.
So one of the things I'm going to suggest, and this could be fun or it could be a challenge, is actually playing around with what I would call like a one-take wonder. It's all recorded in like, say, one go and is posted as is.
One-hit wonders are a great and easy way to jump into content creation without unnecessary editing.
If you skip all the editing you have to do if you had multiple takes. It also allows you to stay even more consistent by posting in between the big key hero pieces.
I'm definitely going to utilise the one-hit wonders.
How does that sound, first of all?
Yeah, it sounds great. I think it's very exciting.
The second part of the challenge we were thinking what might work well is to be able to do something what we call batch processing. We can't talk enough about batch processing. It's literally one of our secrets that we're constantly using when we create content. We always find that we can actually work smarter and not as hard by actually doing a big chunk of content in one go and then spacing that through a week or however long you want. Do you have a current time frame that you could like put a block period of time in and be like, actually, I could film X amount of videos in this time?
Yeah, I can do that.
Batch processing seems to be key.
I mean, what kind of works for you, do you think?
Do you mean how long it would take me to put how many videos
How
together?
many videos do you think would be achievable for you and without causing stress? Because I don't think we want to be in a position which is unsustainable. We want something that's a longer term win for you.
If it's a short form piece, I could do maybe at least 4 or 5 videos in one day.
Now you've set the benchmark.
It was so incredible that Sassy got it right away.
Are you going to be up for the challenge now, Sassy?
Yeah.
So challenge 1 is going to be those one-take wonder videos. I want you to like explore that kind of content style as well and see how that works for you.
And challenge 2 is going to be all about the batch processing that we discussed, creating 4 to 5 videos a day, whatever's manageable for you.
I'm excited.
Amazing. All right.
Fantastic.
We can't wait to see Sassy again and actually see how all these challenges unfold in real time.
If you didn't guess already, I'm very determined and I will always find a way.
Hey Sassy, how's it all been going?
Yeah, great. The batching makes a lot of sense. I get more done in less time now.
And have you been able to try out what we call the one-take wonders?
Yes, I have, to the point where nobody's commented on the same dress, which is great.
So fantastic. I need to set you an extra challenge now. I would ask if it's possible to add an extra video or even 2 each week compared to your normal rate.
I am looking forward to the challenge.
Hey Sassy, how's it all been going since we saw last time?
The one-hit wonders seem to work well for me, not only as a creator, but as a blind person with accessibility.
So I will shoot the camera, and like I did the other day, I'll put something on Instagram stories and then think I'm filming my face, and I'm actually filming the garden.
Can I just say I love those stories, by the way?
Life is a one-take wonder, and what you see is what you get.
But it's a natural, actually beautiful thing to share. It actually showcases a perspective that people don't always get as well.
Absolutely. Sometimes a one-take wonder is perfect, but other times, if it takes me more than 2 or 3 goes, I will just send the whole thing to her now, and then she will edit to the best part.
They're not meant to be, again, like a restriction. They're always meant to be the opposite of that. They're meant to open up a new option for you. Whatever format works best is worth doing, really. So we spoke about batch processing, and we can see that you're using some of that as well. What batch processes have you implemented so far?
I find batch processing really works well for, content strategy and as well as just keeping a flow.
Batch processing was really useful for me, especially once I got my PA, because I could instruct her.
I just shove it all in a folder and be like, please edit this to me. This is how I'd like it done. And she loves to sit there and edit like 9 videos at a time. And then we, we'll do content strategy afterwards and say, this is what we want on this day.
Being able to implement it as a strategy long-term creates more viable business options, as well as giving me less headaches and a lot more time.
Batch processing is a win for everyone, I think.
I love that. You know what, Sassy? Remember last time we had that check-in and you overachieved with your homework and we asked you to do more? How did that go?
I think I found my flow with one-hit wonders. I love creating that sort of content, and I can smash it out quite quickly. I did about 8 one-hit wonders the other day.
So good, and you found that achievable?
Yes.
I love it.
Producing one-hit wonders really easy. It allowed me to scale up and create more content in less time.
The batch processing, check. One-hit wonders, check.
And you know what? It's been great to see Sassy scale up too, and something that's sustainable for her.
Another A+.
We need to give you a name of like Super Sassy. Sassy's absolutely rocking it with her content creation.
Totally loved working with you on this creator makeover.
Having this makeover with Lloyd and Yaya has increased my productivity tenfold. It's allowed me to have the confidence as well as execute on what I've been doing for a long time. I find the batch processing and the one-hit wonders very sustainable for me personally, and I think that this is a great way for all content creators to go.
Wish Sassy all the best for the future. We're going to follow up with her